Wait, chill. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If you still own a pair of mics, throw them out.
Do we think people would still post if likes and views didn't matter?
I think if anything, people will post a lot more. I feel like if you're really traveling for social media, like there's something wrong with you. Nah, there's something dead wrong with you, bro. Me personally, I feel like if you're in a relationship at a party as a guy, it don't make sense because you're not doing anything. I ain't gonna lie, I was a fan of Yella's. I think I ate it too much. It's not sturdy for real. I thought it was Shake Shack. It's not Shake Shack. It's not Shake Shack. Jamal's, the wrap is sturdy. But other than that, CC is trash all in all.
I feel like Yella's is the best. I don't know if it's because it's new, so it's like I'm not tired of it yet. I'm starting to get tired of it, but I'm tired of everything else more. Jamal's is that disgusting. Like, it's nasty. It's just oily. Like, I be feeling nasty after I eat it. I feel like I agree. The wings is like okay, but the tenders, that's AI chicken. The tenders is dead fake. I don't know what type of chicken that is, but I don't like it.
You know what is nasty though? Halal Shack, Nico's.
Okay, Nico's.
Nico's is not good. It's not good. I don't know.
There's worse out there.
That's true. But I feel like Jamal's tastes the best during my freshman year. I feel like everything after that has just gone downhill. It just does not taste as good. Yeah.
Baba's is not bad too. You can't go wrong with Baba's.
Baba's is like a last resort type of thing. Like if everything else is closed or like if I'm not in the mood for anything else, like I'll eat Baba's type of thing. What's the best food spot in Albany? Like downtown?
Oh my gosh, I'm really heartbroken. I had a Thai spot. It was so good. Like they had the best Thai food I ever had. I came back this year, closed. I was sick.
All I gotta say is El Sabor. If you know, you know.
I don't know. Actually.
What, that place downtown?
Huh?
That place downtown?
It's across the street from my crib. Pain.
Me neither.
So what do y'all get?
It's either I cook or it's like CC food.
That's fair.
I cook or I order like fast food, go out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to eat?
Aloha crab. That's the best.
Really?
Yes. It's not good.
Y'all ever had Texas Roadhouse?
Mm-mm. I've had their rolls in the cinnamon dip, but that's about
You
it.
had it?
Whoa.
Texas Roadhouse.
Nah.
Yeah, I never had it.
See, I have to. It's mad good.
Is there one up here?
Yeah.
It's on Wolf Road.
Yeah. It's in at Chipotle. Like literally, it's a Chipotle and it's right there.
Is the college experience overrated?
I mean, it depends. It depends who you are as a person and and what stage you are at in life. I feel like it can become overrated, but I'm not against people that enjoy it. I guess that's the best way to put it. You feel me? Everybody to each is their own, so.
I feel like you have to make it your own. Like if you're inside every day, then it's gonna be overrated. Like you're not gonna like it. But if you like communicate with people, you talk to people, then it's gonna give you like a reason to wanna be up here and like go outside. But if you're just like closing off to everybody, then there's no point in coming up here.
1,000%.
I agree. I feel like because my freshman year I didn't do nothing. I was literally inside all the time. And I mean, I'm not too mad at it because I'm not like a outsidesy type of person. But it's like, why come to college if you're not going to do anything? So you definitely got to make the best out of it. And like, I don't know, it really matters like who you surround yourself in. Because who you surround yourself with. Because I know a lot of people, they be in drama, like it be messy. And I've never had like a messy experience here. So I'm very glad about that.
4 years.
4 years.
You tough.
I'm ready to go.
Is the party culture fun or repetitive?
The party culture is dying. It's dying. The parties I went to freshman year, I mean, I think that could also be because I was a freshman and everything was new. But I don't know. I just felt like they were just a lot more fun. And like they wasn't getting shut down as much. Like there was a party that got shut down yesterday, no? Like downtown.
I think so. I did see it on TikTok.
I thought on TikTok.
I think party culture is dying only because of the people itself. I feel like people are moving too stush. People are moving too bougie. They too good for things. And it's like, you only going to enjoy a party if everybody is active. I mean, if people's not active or not willing to be active, then it's like, it's going to be whack. Everybody goes to a party expecting everybody else to be active. And that's exactly why it's whack. Because everybody got the same mentality instead of being the one to actually turn it up.
I do want to shout out Project Inspire though. I feel like, I mean, I didn't really do too much, but I feel like that was the first function I've been to all year where people were actually like interacting with other people. So shout out to them because like everybody be 100s at functions.
Who do y'all think is the best DJ on campus?
Well, you're not on campus anymore, so does that still count?
Well, you can still say him, yeah. Why have I never heard about it? DJ Don Julio.
Nah, forget all of them. DJ Denny. Feel me?
Halika, how do you feel about party culture in UA?
I feel like it's fake washed, honestly. I don't even know. I just feel like everybody be on their phones. Everybody's too worried about what other people think. Nobody wants to dance. I don't know. I just feel like it don't be fun for real.
I'm kind of tired of seeing the joints and the Timbs. Like, you gotta switch it up. I mean, it's cute, but like the first day of school, everybody literally had that on. And that plaid, like crop top. It's cute, but like, you gotta be the original. You gotta choose something else.
Wow, wait, chill. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If you still own a pair of mics, throw them out.
I mean, there's definitely stuff that I just don't like, or I think is like cheesy or corny, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of don't care enough to be like, yo, take that off.
Like judging everybody's outfits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be like, that looks crazy, but like, I don't care for real.
I feel like
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like being a designer junkie and like not like matching your
Yeah,
fit.
that's
my biggest
annoying.
pet peeve. Like
That's
y'all
dumb.
only wear because it's designer, not because it matches or like it go together. Like people just be wearing designer head to toe in the CC for no reason. Like you don't have to wear that. Like
Looking like Thug with the ripped up T-shirt, just because it's
or
Balenciaga.
something. Like I feel like people just be designer junkies and don't really be like putting it on for real. Just they only wear because it's designer, not because they like they really jack it.
I agree. Maybe I'll say like the fashion people. Like I don't know. I feel like it's one thing like being able to dress, and then there's another thing like you just putting on whatever just to say you different, or like I feel like there's a way you could do it, and then other times people just be looking crazy.
For the talking stage, how long is too long? I think 3 months is like a good baseline to get to know the person. I feel like anything after 6 months, I feel like y'all just wasting time. Y'all just talking and talk. Everybody agree? Okay. Everybody else agrees. Male perspective.
I feel like a talking stage shouldn't have a time on it. I feel like a talking stage is however long you need it to be. However long. I mean, if it takes a year for somebody to be mentally ready.
So you don't need to be talking to somebody.
What you mean?
Why are you talking to somebody if you're not mentally ready?
I mean, I think that's a funny question because I don't think that really stops people from talking to people that they find attractive or anything.
So why can't you just be friends and be like, I'm not in that type of space right now, and then like get back with them?
But that's all about communication, and that will all essentially be a talking stage if I'm not bugging.
So I'm actually really tired of hearing the concept of a talking stage. It's called dating. When you date somebody, I feel like there's no like given amount of time. Like you can date somebody for however long you feel like it, but as long as you're forthcoming about what your intentions are and aren't wasting people's times. Like I don't think there's a set time because people are different. So like you might jack this person in 1 month, but then like another person you need a little bit more time to get to know them. So I don't think it really I think it changes, but that don't mean you waste people's time.
I feel like I agree, like there shouldn't be like a set time. Like okay, I do agree with Andrea. I feel like 3 months, that's like a fair time, but I don't think it's like it's been 3 months, like we're done. Like I don't think it should be that, but there's no reason why we're talking for 9 months and it's just nothing. Because it's like, yeah, what's your intentions? What's the point? What's the goal? Like, what are you doing? I don't feel like that's true. Depends on what, though.
I feel like because a lot of talking stages be BS anyways. Yeah, both parties'
exactly.
minds don't be right. Both parties' minds don't really have.
So why are you guys are wasting each other's time?
Well, then that's what it is. I think a lot of talking stages is a waste of time.
Okay.
I feel like if you're really true about it, you feel me? If you want my honest take, I don't really believe in a talking stage for real. You feel me? But I'm just saying in general, like in a life where that actually exists out here.
What do you believe in?
I mean, I know what I want, and if I know what I want, I'm trying to get to
and that's fair.
my goals. You know what I'm trying to say? So if I have goals set already, then that's what I'm working towards. A talking stage, if there's no goals in place, then it's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's about your intentions and everything.
Which is why I said like there shouldn't be a time limit, because the only way a talking stage could be like effective is if you both have goals. like knowing to where y'all want to be in life together. That's the only way a talking stage would work. If not, which 9 out of 10 times it's never that, it's bullshit.
I guess I agree. I agree with like what you're, the way you laid it out, but I don't think it's a waste of time. I think like if you're talking to somebody, like every time you talk to somebody, like you learn something new about people, or you learn something new about yourself, and it teaches you like what you do or don't want in general. So it's not necessarily a waste of time. Are college relationships worth it or a waste of time?
Again, I feel like it depends on the person. And then also, I feel like college is probably, even though a lot of people don't look at it this way, but I feel like college is the best place to find your person. Because as you get older, the less people you start to see. You know what I'm trying to say? The more serious life gets, you're going to see less people. And then it's going to be harder for you to find somebody as you get older. So I feel like college is the best time to explore and, get to know different people, and then actually knowing what you want so you can find the person you want in that type of environment.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like college is, the last, kind of ever in our lives where we're going to be around the same people, in our age age range. I don't know, I don't feel like it's a waste of time. If y'all both intentional with what y'all want, then I feel like
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it depends, like Emilia said, I feel like it depends on the person, because I feel like college is a very exploratory time of your life. You're learning so much about yourself, you're away from home. It's just, you figuring out the type of person that you are, what you like, what you want to do with yourself. So I feel like if y'all study, if you guys are open with each other and honest, not trying to put up a front or put up this persona, college, your 4 years in college, that's a very vulnerable time, individually. So I don't know, I feel like if you guys are open about that and just accept the fact that you guys are going to be growing and changing, while being together, then I don't feel like it's a waste of time.
Everybody needs to have a fucking mic. I kid you not. Not everybody needs to have a podcast. I think some people just need to invest in journals and just write in there. I feel like people they have personal opinions on certain topics, and then they try to generalize it through podcasts, and it's just not everybody has the same opinion as you. And I just feel like we need to just go back to old recipes and just keep our mouths closed. That's all. I feel like not everybody gotta have a platform.
I was gonna say, bring back shame. People be too comfortable just saying anything. We need to start shaming people for some of their thoughts. But yeah,
I think we need to ban male podcasts. I really don't want to listen to men speak. I don't really care about what men have to say, especially white men. I don't think they need to be speaking for 60 minutes. I don't think I've ever gained anything from a male podcast, ever.
No comment today?
I'm glad you think that way.
I'm being so serious. I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to a male podcast and came back with introspective knowledge.
So the question is, what podcast are you watching? What podcast are you listening to? Because of course, there's always going to be a podcast of your interest, of what you would like. So you're clearly chasing podcasts for some type of reason, which I'm assuming entertainment. So it's different if you're going to a podcast to actually learn something, or you're going to a podcast to be entertained. So where I feel like you're coming from is that you're trying to be entertained, and those podcasts be BS. But if you want to learn something, there's always podcasts that can teach you something.
But that's not what I mean. That's true. You listen to podcasts that you're interested in and things that you like. But I'm just saying in general, I don't like to spend extended periods of time listening to men talk. That's just what I feel. I don't have the desire to listen to men talk about things. If I want to do that, then I'll just hang out with some guys. I don't want to sit there and listen to men talk about bullshit or talk about their opinions.
So what is the difference between a man talking and a woman talking?
There's a different
Really?
If we go into there, then there's what I'm saying, it has an underlying tone of feminist, I guess, but then that's where that goes. It's what is the difference between men talking and women talking? Sit down in the CC and listen to a man have a conversation. Listen to a group of guys have a conversation. Listen to a group of girls have a conversation. I don't.
So many girls in my life, and y'all conversations be so pointless.
why you say that?
Y'all talk about nothing.
Okay, so what is your
Look, I sat around so many girls, women, and I feel like y'all talk about nothing. Especially, let me say, in this school environment, really talk about nothing.
Okay, so
nothing substantial, nothing.
cool conversation for you? What does it let's say a CC
An
conversation.
insightful male
You sit
conversation.
and you chilling with your friends in the CC.
I mean,
It's a typical conversation that is so much more insightful than what women have to say.
I'm not saying that women don't got anything to say. I'm just saying off of what she's saying. I've been around women as well.
I feel like a lot of like people who like do podcasts, they have no credentials. Like they just be regular people who just don't do anything. Like
So what's the problem with building a platform? I mean, ain't that what we're trying to do and make it in life?
there's nothing productive about the conversation. Like I feel like the conversation just be like a lot of just like hating and like just like negative.
Look.
So I feel like if we were actually like talking about something like something to like close the gap or whatever, like I feel like
If it works for them, that's what's up. I mean,
But let's not act like also there hasn't been a rise in conservatism and like red pill content being pushed by men through podcasts to the younger demographic of like boys who are online. That's like a really big thing that's happening right now. So that's also why I don't contribute to like listening to men speak, because they just be saying dumb shit. Like,
You passed the mic back. You
I'm not doing this thing.
and the crazy part is this is actually how we started the same. Like the video last year was you.
No, dead ass.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not
It's the same conversation.
Because what I said was literally just my opinion. Like I just don't have the
It's
desire.
unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
That's why I respect it. That's why I'm just leaving it where it's at.
But I see where you were coming from.
So how do I feel about the young generation not caring about politics? I feel like, respectfully, if you're a person of color, you should be caring about politics because we're the ones getting affected. This is happening like in front of our eyes. Like it's a privilege to not care about politics. You need, like I feel like we should be knowing what's going on and like what's happening in our world because they're passing all these big laws and you feel me, and we know nothing about it. So
I think I agree, but I also think that a lot of young people don't care about politics because of the illiteracy crisis. Like it's literally because of the illiteracy crisis.
children cannot read.
And they still can't read this year, but it's because of that. Like if you can't read, like then you're not going to be able to actually contextualize what's going on in society. So like it's no wonder that like they're not taking interest in. And also we just live in a very like unsure time politically, so it would make sense that they wouldn't have a desire to like partake in that. It's different when like like when Obama was president, like of course you want to like know about the government and shit when the president is black, but like right now we're not doing, like the youth is not doing good enough for people to actually have that craving.
I feel like even it's bigger than the children can't read. It's bigger than that. Like I did seen a TikTok today and it was like being illiterate is more than just not being able to read. It's you see something, you see a paragraph, you're like, oh, I'm not reading that. Or you don't sit there and take the time to. Critical thinking is gone. Critical thinking is gone. People see something they don't like, they just ignore it. People hear something they don't want to hear, they just scroll past it. Like everything's very optional, and I think like us, our generation, the younger generation, they treat everything like it's optional. Like I feel like people think, oh, well, I voted, or what can I do, or well, this is crazy. Like I literally see other countries like fighting for us. Italy, I think it was Italy. Italy has shut down. Like people were sitting there protesting against their government, and it's like America, we just go on TikTok and just like and it's like it gets to a point. It gets to a point. Like I get it, because it's like honestly, what can we really do? Like what action can we like kind of take? And it's like really defeating and just depressing. But it gets to a point where it's like how much longer are we gonna take this?
I agree with everybody. I think also it's the attention span of. It's just I think it's not that like I think they could be interested, right? But it's just the tactics used to get them nowadays. Like you have to go through the media, you have to go to social, like all these social platforms. That's what you have to get through the kids now. And it's sad that it's like that, but it's like that's the new method. I mean, like that's like how they have to go on the stream to campaign and stuff. I thought that was crazy.
I think that's actually very crazy.
But it makes sense though, Yeah.
I feel like, especially now in media, there's not a lot of stuff that caters to the young kids. Like, we used to have, like, teen magazines, teen shows. We used to have boy bands, like, girl bands, like, that caters to, like, there's nothing for preteens. They go from Caillou straight to baddies. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, there's no intermediate. And so, like, like we used to have Hannah Montana and stuff like they don't have that.
Teach you lessons.
Teach you lessons.
Drake and Josh no more.
That's what I'm saying. Disney dead. Like if you watch Nickelodeon, Disney, all of that, they singing motivational songs. Oh, I'm worth it. Guess you're perfect. Or there's no one better than me. Now you listening to With a Hose, My Booty Hole Pink. So it's just like the kids, like they don't know.
Have anything.
They're unaware. They're ignorant.
They're jumping stages.
They're jumping very developmental stages that they need to go through. But yeah.
And I think that also falls on our figures in life today. So,
do we think people would still post if likes and views didn't matter?
I think if anything, people will post a lot more. Let me go off of Instagram at least. I think a lot of people don't post because Instagram became so like, Instagram became so, it became professional. Like people may not know this at this point, but everybody is like their own content creator. Everybody's their own figure on Instagram. So it's like it became too much of like I don't even know how to explain this, but it's too
serious.
It's too serious.
Way too serious.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been on Instagram for dumb long. I had Instagram when I was a kid. Like my mom done made me an account and everything. And I remember like before people, you posting your coffee, you posting your picture with your friend, TBT, TBH, flashback Fridays. Like it was very like natural, very candid, like you just post whatever in the moment. Now it's just so performative. And I'll tell you where the switch happened. The switch happened when everybody came from Facebook to Instagram. It was the Facebook people, because Facebook was already performative. And during COVID, they decided to come to Instagram, and that was it. It was over. But yeah, definitely I would.
Was Facebook that bad before?
It was just toxic and just, I hated Facebook.
I feel like people were still posting anything, but yeah.
They cared for likes and
They cared
shares.
for likes and
stuff. Yeah.
I think also spam culture, like because Instagram culture changed, spam culture changed too. So now spams are what Instagram, that's where people actually show off their personalities. And that's like, I feel like spams are also kind of a social currency, because it's like, okay, if I like you, like if we're really locked in, like you could get my spam, but if not, then like, you know, you just gotta keep it to the main. But like, why won't you just let people know who you are?
I feel like also too, it's because of like the whole like digital footprint. Like nobody wants to post something crazy and then like it's there forever. So it's just like, yeah. So it's like, I feel like people don't be wanting to post crazy things because fake people be judging. Like people be, so.
I was gonna say, like, I know there's a certain strictness when it comes to Instagram, because like I see the difference between TikTok and Instagram myself. Like TikTok is so goofy, it's so funny, like you could post anything, and like it has a different vibe than Instagram. Instagram is mad strict. Like people would literally like view your stuff and not like it, not interact with you, no nothing. They'll be there just viewing. But on TikTok, it's like a different, like, you know, it's different energies on different apps. I feel like personally.
Mind you, it's the same people on Instagram, on TikTok. Why is that? Why is that? Like, what y'all think? Like, why do you think it's like more chill on TikTok compared to like?
I think TikTok has already, like, from the jump, especially during the COVID era, it built that reputation of being that place that where like you could automatically be silly, and like where the memes, like the jokes and stuff like that. And so I feel like once Instagram lost that aspect, like people just never depended on it to like be back again. Like people just depended on TikToks for laughs, and so that, I feel like that's how it's always been.
I also feel like, you still have, mutuals or people that you have on Instagram or on TikTok, but overall you don't know them. It's not like Instagram where you're adding someone that you know, or you're mutuals, or my friends, so like we add each other on Instagram. TikTok is honestly like a bunch of strangers. You all in the comment sections. If you like somebody's comment, like nobody could see that you liked it, or so I feel like it's more, you have more space to be like anonymous or not be seen, which allows people to feel like more comfortable to say whatever. And like the whole like, oh, I never had an original experience, like everybody just feels more comfortable there. Like I feel like people are a lot more open there. So I think overall it's just because nobody knows each other for real on TikTok. How do you feel about the whole aesthetic lifestyle like on social media? I feel like it's draining. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I don't participate in it. I'm not gonna say that, because like who doesn't love a cute little aesthetic picture, whatever, cute little vibe. But overall, it's draining because everybody is not original. Everybody just mimics each other. Like, I don't even watch YouTube anymore because everybody posts the same thing. Day in my life, soft girl era, Pilates, Whole Foods, got my matcha. It's very draining and tired, and there's no individuality.
I could say I'm definitely one that plays into aesthetics. Like you said, I like nice things. Like I like to post. Like if I'm going somewhere and it looks nice, okay, I'm gonna post it. I'm going out to dinner, I'm gonna post it. Like I'm gonna make a highlight. It's cute. But the one thing I can say is that you don't have to force an aesthetic. Like you don't have to screenshot of someone else's story and post it like it's your own. Like you don't have to I saw people do that. They take off a Pinterest and they post it like it's their own. Like yeah, I've never saw that. I've seen girls do that. Like that's to the point where it's like okay, like you don't have to fake it. Like you don't have to act like this is yours. Like no, I feel like my aesthetic is about like being real. Like it's about cutesy stuff, but it's also like things that I'm doing. I'm not gonna fake it. Like I'm not gonna post shoes that aren't mine or post bags that aren't mine. Like no, everything I'm posting is it's me. It's just like and then I do have the spam where it's a little more like chill, relax, like vibey. But I feel like the thing with the aesthetic is like don't force an aesthetic to please somebody else. Like do it for yourself. Like don't force a fake aesthetic. That's my main thing if you want to be in that type of thing.
I feel like it kind of comes down to just like people low key, and I feel like people won't agree with me, but people care about how like other people like see them. So I feel like the whole aesthetic thing is a way to like market yourself in terms like this is how I am, like you feel me, like classy or whatever, I'm a fashion girl, like stuff like that. I feel like it's really for like the audience. And I was gonna say too, like with Instagram, this is fake kind of getting a little off topic, but like how do y'all feel about like kind of like I guess giving out your Instagram? Like how do y'all feel about that? Because I feel like when you give out your Instagram, I feel like people kind of see your Instagram and they don't want to really not get to know you, but like they kind of have a vision of you in their head and they kind of like go based off that. Like I don't know how to, like you're talking to somebody, right, and you give them your Instagram and they see you, right?
They don't know, okay, you have whatever conversation in real life, and it's like, okay, this is like based on our conversation, this is my perception of you. Then you go on Instagram and say whatever aesthetic you have or whatever, the way you market yourself on Instagram, it's like the way they look at you fake changes. Like that's like you talk to someone at a party and it's like, oh, they mad chill, da da da, and then you go on their page and like, I don't know, like they a scammer or something. Like that's gonna change the way you think of them, it's gonna change your perception.
And also too, I was gonna say like more so like it don't be like natural. Like I don't know, like for example, they see all your little highlights of all the countries you've been to. They're not even gonna ask you, like, you feel me, like have you ever been out the country, because they see it, like, you know what I mean, like they don't gotta ask. Like that's what I'm talking about, like the fact that they see your whole life or they see what you post and it kind of like creates this, like, I don't know, it don't be genuine. Like it be just on some like, oh, you've been here, I'm not gonna ask about that though, because I know you went to Mexico already, I see you feel me, so stuff like that.
I think it's like Instagram in general, but that's why also like I feel like if you don't keep up with your social media, then people kind of look at you like, why don't you post, like why don't you like be active on social media? But it's like that's not like something you have to do. Like you don't have to partake in social media if you don't want to. But when you don't, then you're kind of looked at kind of like a social
You miss out. You kind of miss out though.
Who don't have social media.
Yeah, I feel like it's like I don't have my notifications on for any app on my phone, like at all.
But you're out the loop. When you don't have social media, you don't know nothing. Everything's on social media. Like you don't know anything.
All the trends, everything.
I feel like that's a fact because I'm a Instagram deactivator-holic. Right. I always deactivate my Instagram, so I'm not gonna. There be like a lot of times where I gotta be like, oh, what's going on, or like, what function? Oh, I didn't even know that was happening. When did this happen? So you do miss out. But like, I don't know. I also kind of like being in real life. Like if I find out about something, like then I find out. If I don't find out, it's like, okay, whatever. And then it's like, I'm not gonna know what I'm missing out on. I'm not gonna have FOMO because it's like I'm in real life.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like for the people that don't have social media, their life would be a lot more simpler, more peaceful. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not that, because I think Instagram, the platform, all in all, I think it's just one big business, and it's like it's used to just connect in different fields. I think that's what it is, and everybody markets themselves a certain way so that other people could see it, and that's how they will connect off of how they are portraying themselves. So whether if it's a business or like hair pages and stuff like that, like it's just one big place to just market yourself and what you want to do. But I feel like without social media, I think it would be more peaceful because you're doing more real life stuff and everything comes naturally, nothing is forced.
Nowadays, do you guys think people travel for social media or for memories? Me personally, I feel like it's a little bit of both, but go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, this is a funny question to me. I feel like if you're really traveling for social media, like there's something wrong with you. There's something dead wrong with you,
but there's people like you don't really like think about it. For example,
it be on some like, oh, I don't want to go to Jamaica because everybody went to Jamaica, like stuff like that. That's trying to like up it, like you feel me, international, like.
So yeah, I kind of do agree.
Shit like
I do agree with that because I think people are like taking the context out of traveling and it's just experiencing something new, something different from what you're already used to. So like even if you're traveling to another state, that's a new experience. You could definitely have a vibe in so many different states, and there's different vibes everywhere in every state in this country. So it's like, so it's exactly. So it's like people don't really think about it like that. There, yes, I do agree. It's dead for the look and everything, and I feel like the whole point of traveling is just to experience something new. All right, so you know it's Big PD and then this Unposhular video. If you heard what you heard, what up? Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm trying to make it. You feel me?
Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
That's the outro right there.